Hello. Welcome to today's meditation. And as we begin this meditation, let's begin to bring our awareness to this present moment. And we do that by dropping our attention into the body. We slow our breath and we begin to notice the places on our body that are pressing against a surface. If you are seated, this might be your sit bones pressing against the chair. You're standing, it's your feet on the floor, you're lying down, your back. You will begin to notice all the places that are touching the surface. And I want you to decide if this feels good, if this feels comfortable for you. And we find ourselves moving into a position that does feel comfortable. And so if that means you need to shift just a bit to allow yourself to relax, I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel held in this moment as we move through this meditation. And so take the time to find yourself feeling comfortable. And begin to slow the breath down. Begin to deepen the breath, drawing it all the way to the belly and releasing it back out. Soften your shoulders. Relax the face. Allow your eyes to close. I want you to remind yourself that your body is not broken. You are not broken. And share these words out loud with yourself. My body is not broken. I am not broken. Any discomfort, any illness, any pain or heaviness that you might be feeling, it's not a message that you are broken. It's not a sign saying that there is something wrong with you, although society might send this message. These are actually signals. This is your body speaking to you. And once we begin to listen, really listen, once we begin to understand what it is our body is trying to communicate to us, we can begin to gain a deeper connection to our bodies, a deeper understanding of what we need to heal. And your body is so wise, it wants to heal. We've all had an incident where maybe we cut our finger and we didn't have to think about it. We didn't have to do anything. Our body was able to heal. This is true for all of our body, all parts. And you may be thinking, no, no, no. Whatever I'm experiencing is much bigger than a cut. But your body is wise. It does wise things to heal you. When we do not have enough vitamin C, our blood vessels become weak. And the body, because it's so wise, will begin to protect those vessel walls by putting cholesterol in there. And we think the cholesterol is an issue, a problem. And so we take a pill to push that cholesterol or diminish that cholesterol. But really, it's your body working hard to protect you. And so when we really slow down and we listen to our body, when we pay attention and we give our body what it needs, we can begin to heal. Your symptoms may be connected to an earlier trauma in your life. They might be connected to your diet, your beliefs, your lifestyle practices. They might be connected to you not living in your purpose. And we find out what it is that our body needs when we sit quietly and we listen. And so I invite you today in this meditation to do just that. And so knowing that you are now in a comfortable place. Place your hands onto your heart and soften just a bit more. Allow your heart to feel your hands resting, comforting. We slow the breath a bit more and we check in. We check in for the messages that the body has for us. I'm listening. Maybe you sensed something. Maybe something came to mind for you. Maybe there was an image, an idea. Maybe you already know what needs to shift, what you need to do to feel better. And so maybe today's meditation is more about checking in to understand why we are resisting. And so we rest quietly with our hands still on our hearts. And we check. I know what to do. Why am I resisting? Why am I pushing back? Why am I not doing the thing I need to do? And this meditation isn't about calling you out. It's about paying attention, tuning in, and sending ourselves compassion. And so as we move through today's meditation, you might notice a part of the body maybe showing some tension, some heaviness, some tightness. And we don't push this away. We come to this space with love, with compassion. We come to this space with our breath. We breathe. We breathe. I will invite you to come back to this meditation, come back to this practice often, this practice of checking in with our body, checking in with our heart, listening to what our body has to share with us. And we'll begin to bring our awareness back into this beautiful body, this amazing body. But before we come back to our busy day, let's set the intention. When we set our hands onto the heart one more time, and we set the intention to come back. We set the intention to pay attention, to understand that we are not broken, that these are not symptoms, that our body is sending us messages. And when we learn the language, when we learn to understand these messages, we can begin to heal. All right. So instead of a message today, I want you to practice a mantra. I am not broken. I am not broken. My body is not broken. All right. Have a beautiful day. I'll see everybody soon.